goes himself, and that is wonderful as well.
And he's done it! James Penrice with the winning penalty after the heroics of Craig Gordon.
McLeod. Oh, it's a lovely reverse as well! What a chance for Mark Scott. And even just almost 12 minutes in, you have to ask, will he and they get a better one?
No, it's a really good play. You know, the controversy over whether it was their throw-in or not, but a nice little reverse pass. Timing these runs really good. He's trying to fire it across. Craig Gordon goes near post.
Oh dear, the ref's gone straight to pocket. Spark went flying into that. There's no holds barred there. Ewan Spark. Will just be yellow. These can be really difficult testing ties for top flight clubs. We've got the box of tricks out as well, Brechin City. That's great stuff. That's not out of place at the San Siro. Ball across. By McCart. Oh, wow! Oh, that is absolutely astonishing! The substitute Bright on loan from St Johnstone has just scored. Perhaps goal of the tournament, and we're only in round 4. That is a hammer blow for Hearts and a thunderbolt from Bright. Brechin City 1, Heart of Midlothian 0.
What a strike it is. You know, you just compliment Brechin, the little flicks, a nice play down the right-hand side, and you think as it builds up, which of end product can you cause a problem here? That is an incredible strike. He will not hit a better strike the rest of his career. It is incredible. Spoke about the pitch, how difficult it is. You know, the good play from Brechin down the right-hand side, the quick throw-in, again, good play. But when this comes out, look, that's not rolling towards him. That's not sitting nice. He catches it sweet as you like. Craig Gordon's got absolutely no chance. It is a magnificent strike from Scott Bright.
The biggest moment in his young career. The referee is going to book Forrester for diving here. He was hoping to win a penalty. The ref sees it the other way.
You can see when he comes inside, he's probably running out of ideas, can't quite get the ball out his feet then, it's a heavy touch and it's a dive. It's a great spot with the referee.
And the fact the Hearts fans are just down below us doesn't help matters either, and they are not happy with what they are seeing here. It's a good ball by Grant. Here goes Benny Beningame. Danda, Penrice up on the left there. Danda goes himself, and that is wonderful as well. We've just seen another special goal. And Jan Danda with an absolute pile driver to heave Hearts off the floor.
There hasn't been anything to cheer about for these Hearts fans. Penrice with the overlap, as we're used to seeing. Danda's been using that overlap, and that's why you do it, for that opportunity to shift inside. No chance for Wilson to keep it out. Danda has shown his quality. And Hearts back level.
Well, that is the Jan Danda that Hearts signed. That's what they wanted to see from him. And it's come at a good time as well. 5 minutes from half-time, at least of the 45. Grant Irvin's got to sort things out now as well as tempers fray. We've seen 2 wonderful goals here. Just brilliant finishes. McLeod. Kabangu. It's into that corridor, could go anywhere, and it ends up in the net. Vargas celebrates. Well, it's a wonderful ball. It's all about the quality of the pass through. McHattie's touch. Vargas thinks he's tapped it home himself, but Hearts have turned this on its head and now lead early in the second half.
Slick passing at times, but also at times in there, because spoke about the bobbles on the pitch. And Cabangu, this is a dangerous, dangerous cross. And Vargas trying his best to make sure he puts that in. Ahead of McHattie. I'm sure McHattie doesn't want it.
Vargas. Turning away from McHattie. It's a useful ball as well. Goal frame helped out initially. But Cabangu's off the mark. The new signing has surely now stamped Hearts' place in the draw for round 5.
I felt as though he could flick it into the path of George Grant, just coming off the side there, but he decides to go himself. And it's one of those balls where you stand it up, you try and cause a bit of carnage, which he does. Wilson gets a hand to it, but Cabangu shows that sharpness to pick the ball up out the way. I'm putting in the net myself, and it's far more comfortable for Hearts now.
He can give it away, and Wilson has found Cabangu, and in it goes! 4-1. Deflected, yes, but Cabangu gets a quick-fire second and a Heart shot. And there is no doubt now, Heart and Midlothian are going through.
Yeah, and you do feel for Brechin, but Hearts have been really good this second half. I think they've looked really dangerous. Again, I'll keep going on about it. They've shown a great appetite and attitude for the game. And this little pass for me from James Wilson is excellent, because he's on as a sub, he's young. You can understand if he wants to try and get in on the act himself, but he spots his teammate in a better position, and there is a bit of fortune. You see what Brad Mackay thinks. He thinks he can get a block. He's disappointed with the slack pass, but it's really good from James Wilson to play in. Cabangu to get himself another goal for the night.
Well, the Heart supporters were beginning to sharpen the knives. As the final whistle goes, it's all about the Scottish Cup tonight. And Neil Critchley has negotiated his first tie in the competition.
A little bit topsy-turvy from them as Hemming goes long, and that's going to come all the way through to Olisanya, lifts it over Craig Gordon. Too much elevation though, and a big chance early on for Toyosi Olisanya.
That's a huge chance. And we got a chance to see some of the goals he scored this season. The guys are speaking about how he's much more alert as a striker, and that is absolutely right what he does. He gambles.
Clearly the victory in the previous round against Queen of the South. Hearts have nicked it though, it's Devlin, and now it's Cabangu powering forward. Ball bobbles a couple of times, that doesn't seem to bother Cabangu, and that's a good save from Zach Hemming. A powerful hit from his striker.
Because he just couldn't get the ball to set for him to be comfortable enough. It's excellent from Cammy Devlin initially, and a good save for Zach Hemming as well down to his right hand side.
Forrest is taking a chance. Is Olisanya going to get there? He is now. What's he going to do? Gordon backpedaling furiously. Olisanya looking for Mandron, and it's terrific defending in the end. McCart bailing Hearts out big time.
That's unbelievable defending from Jamie McCart. Make sure he gets in a position. Shot back past Craig Gordon, caught in no man's land, and Olisanya just can't get the support he's looking for. McCart holds his ground. It's a brilliant block. His touch takes him too wide just to go for that.
Looking to make this pressure count for St Mirren. Curls it in dangerously. It's McCart who wins the header. Boyd Muntz looking to keep it alive. Back with John and plays it square. Still the chance might yet be on, as O'Hara goes for goal. It's in now! St Mirren have the goal they deserve, and it's Mikael Mandron who celebrates. Parried into his path by Craig Gordon. Nothing more he could do, I don't think, with a shot that came in from O'Hara, and Mandron gratefully taps in from close range to give Stephen Robinson and St Mirren the lead.
Yeah, spot on out, absolutely deservedly. St Mirren have been knocking at the door, and they managed to find a way through. but he fires it across Craig Gordon. Loads of bodies in there, he sees it late, parries it into the path of Mandron, who's not going to miss from there.
Quick throw in. Shankland looking to work his magic, and he almost managed to do so. Hemming holding on well. He's claiming for a handball there as well.
First touch is good, second touch is really good. It's just straight down the throat of Zach Hemming.
Yeah, another long throw in for the Hearts defence to deal with. McCart gets something on it. O'Hara lays it back. John's gone for it, and that's a good save from Craig Gordon. Right down at his post to tip that wide.
That's a great save, it's a really good hit. Craig Gordon having to be alert. Normally you would see that going back across goal. He goes for the near post. Skidding off the surface as well. Craig Gordon scrambling across his right hand side. His hand is out, but it's kicked up off his hand.
There's a chance potentially for Hearts. Wilson gets it back to Kabangu. Simon scrambling the defence. Penrice out to Wilson. Hearts looking for a leveller. They've got one! They have got one! And Callum Nieuwenhof on the pitch for the matter of seconds, having been out of football for 11 months, has snatched an equaliser in the dying minutes in Paisley. What a moment!
Talk about instant impact. And the fact he's been out for so long, it means so much to him. Comes to James Penrice, winning the ball at the edge of the box. It does get a little bit scrappy. Penrice is actually the one that goes in, gets a little flick on it as well. And Nieuwenhof just gets a contact back across Hemming. He can do nothing about it.
The home crowd get behind their side. Taylor gets something on it. Shankland. That's terrific composure from the Hearts captain. And Wilson's done brilliantly. And here goes Kabangu to win it for Hearts in the last second. Kabangu, oh brilliant, brilliant defending back there. Caleb Boyd-Muntz has just kept his team in his cup tie.
What a passage of play. Shankland with the composure in his own box, and Wilson with the bravery to go up for that header. He gets up early, he knows he's a potential to take a sore one, and he does. And then you look at Boyd-Muntz recovery round the goalkeeper. It's great defending. What a passage of play that is.
James Wilson then steps up with the first penalty and rattles it high into the net. St Mirren penalty. It must be slightly daunting stepping up to take a penalty against Craig Gordon. Let's see. Oh, that is an amazing save by Gordon. It wasn't the most powerful penalty, but it was low into the bottom corner, and Gordon read it and tips it wide.
Low down his left hand side, not a great deal of power in it. The placement's there. Craig Gordon at full stretch to keep it out.
So agile still. Vargas then to put Hearts 2 up in the shootout, and that one had enough power to get beyond Hemming, who went the right way. I do feel though that Craig Gordon just has that aura about him, understandably given all that he has done in the game. It's Scott, he's also denied by Craig Gordon.
The fact that Craig Gordon's in goal, career that he's had, it can put you off. You do look at the goalkeeper.
Maybe a keeper of his standards would expect to do better, but he's made up for it. Here's George Grant, and that's in as well. Again, it's just enough power, and Zach Hemming couldn't keep her out. Just St Mirren's own 17-year-old Evan Mooney stepping up for a massive moment, the biggest moment in his career surely so far. What a weight on his shoulders. Evan Mooney, it's a brilliant penalty. What pressure on him. The Costa Rican looking to make it 4 from 4 for Hearts and send them into the quarter-final draw. It's Gerald Taylor, denied by Hemming. Well, well. St Mirren live on.
That's a good save from Hemming. Again, goes the right way.
cannot afford to miss. Marcus Fraser against Craig Gordon. It's another good penalty. Nerveless.
That's a great penalty. Side netting, opens up, side foot. He's just trying to put him off.
Bit of gamesmanship here from Zach Hemming. It's James Penrice to send Hearts through, and he's done it! James Penrice with the winning penalty after the heroics of Craig Gordon in the penalty shootout. And after a real battle, dragging themselves off the canvas, Hearts have made it into the last 8. The final team in there after a battle royale here in Paisley. Second best in the first half, clawed their way back into the game, and eventually in a nerve-shredding penalty shootout they are into the quarter-final draw.
He's got 2 great feet, Finlay Robertson, and normally his delivery from set pieces is accurate.
Well, there's a good ball in, and Craig Gordon had to claw that one out. And now Hearts go on the break. Ball lofted over, and it's Kenneth Vargas. One step, gets it onto the right foot, and he looks to bend one into the far corner as Hearts go from one end to the other in a flash.
Skips inside, and we were right behind that. As good a strike as it was never going to be troubling the goal. Trevor Carson was able to usher it comfortably wide.
Shanklin shows for it, manages to find Spittle. He did well there. It's Khartoum! Oh, it's right into the top corner! An outstanding finish from the Norwegian. His first goal for Hearts is a memorable one, a composed finish, and he tucks it into an area that gave Trevor Carson absolutely no chance, and Hearts have the lead in the Scottish Cup quarter-final.
You see the space on the edge of the box. Trevor Carson's going bananas after this, but you give that amount of space. Technically a very good player. That is a sensational goal, it really is. He just passes it into the top corner. Carson, there could be 5 of them in goals, and he wouldn't save that on the Dundee side.
Here's Shanklin, Vargas! Carson saves, it's still alive for Shanklin, and it's going to dip in! But the flag is up, and it won't count.
Well, he's putting his...
Not for now, anyway.
He's putting his flag up, Rory, but I've got to be honest, I'm surprised he didn't give a free kick. You know, it looked as if the Dundee defender was about to clear it, and it looked as if he got clipped. Vargas has got a score.
Picked up. Hearts on the attack again. Kabangu. Shaughnessy comes across. Now Vargas. Khartoum. It was almost a carbon copy. Almost, but not quite.
Drops the shoulder and pulls it back really well there. And then Vargas, likewise, he sets it up nicely for Khartoum just to step onto it with his left foot. Not a million miles away at all.
Quickly taken, Donnelly. Larkesh did keep it in, header, and a goal from Joe Shaughnessy to level it up and keep Dundee's Scottish Cup dreams alive. The skipper steps up when they needed him most.
But a slack from Hearts. The quick throw in, they've not got enough bodies around Larkesh. Nice turn, and he keeps that in. It's not fully over, it's a wonderful ball that he keeps in. And Shaughnessy is effectively free on the 6-yard box. That's a great reach there from Larkesh, and you can't allow that sort of space to the Dundee captain, Shaughnessy. He's far too good in the air, and he comfortably fires it into the back of the net, and you can see what that means to the away support.
Another set play for Robertson to deliver in. Out comes Craig Gordon with the punch. Garza, and now Silla has to be careful here. He's been caught. It's Kabangu. Advantage played. Back comes Garza. What a tackle from him. Silla is yellow carded. Just a yellow card for Mohamed Silla. The Hearts supporters are furious. Vargas was taken out there.
Surely he can see the players that are bearing down on him. Kabangu's got to do better. You know, he's got to make sure that he doesn't allow Garza any chance to get back. Obviously, the home support are furious. I get that. Kabangu's through on goal. He's got to score.
Spittle's ball in. It's Mulligan away. Khartoum. Donnelly's header. Now Penrice. It's well won by Mulligan. It's a bit behind Adewumi, but he manages to change his angle. Larkesh and Dundee have numbers flooding forward here. Adewumi wants it. Larkesh goes alone. It's straight at Gordon.
It's edge of the seat stuff, isn't it? I just wondered whether Larkesh could have just slipped in Adewumi. You see as he's driving in here, Adewumi's pointing. Could he have just slipped it into the Austrian? It's a good strike, but if he slips that through to Adewumi,
Spittle in with the right foot. It goes all the way through. Hearts reclaim the lead. And I wonder if there was a flick off ahead that guided it into that far corner, but the danger and the delivery from Blair Spittle causing the chaos, and Hearts are in front once more.
I don't think it changes direction. I think he just gets a little bit extra height. Simon Murray at the near post there. But that ball from Blair Spittle is going into the far corner with or without the touch. You just wonder, without the touch, would Trevor Carson have been able to get there? We get a view of it here. I don't think so.
Goes to the final quarter.
But Rory, I go back to that incident where Garza, with a loose and slack header.
Here's Khartoum progressing well. Oh, finish! Sander Khartoum with two of the most exquisite finishes you will see. Hearts have been waiting all week to blow away the Derby gloom, and the Norwegian has just done it. It is outstanding once again from the new signing. This time the outside of the left foot to caress it into the corner, and Hearts have daylight between themselves and Dundee.
It's a lovely take as well. He just spins past Robertson. What a finish that is. You see here, just rolls up, driving at the defence, rides that tackle as well. So unorthodox really, the finish with the outside of the boot. Through the legs. That's exquisite, it really is.
Robertson. Silla is there, it's a good header across. But the flag does go up to deny Charlie Riley. And Dundee's hopes all gone.
Well, you can see Silla is offside there.
Hearts, Hampden bound once again. An enthralling cup tie. And Neil Critchley will take his side to the National Stadium, and all down to, well, two wonderful strikes from the Norwegian Sander Khartoum, his first in the maroon of Hearts. And Hearts are going back to Hampden Park. The full-time score at Tynecastle. Heart to Midlothian 3, Dundee 1.